Hey everyone, Carrie back here with Family eBiz, where we help families start their own online business and skyrocket so you can gain freedom and flexibility in your life. We are in the middle of a very long series on supercharging your marketing, and the section we are on this month has to do with promoting our products and selling them. We started out talking about selling does not need to be sleazy because you want to serve your audience before you start selling them. Then we talked about the number one key to success, which is listening. We got two ears and one mouth. Use your two ears first so you can listen and find out. And we gave you all sorts of ways to listen. Okay, you might be reading it online to see what your customers' needs are. And so you can solve it. Last time we actually talked about different ways that you can create products to supercharge your sales as well. Today, what I want to do is go past the products and listening and knowing we're solved the problems. How can we take their checkout when they get ready to check out and increase the value of that checkout purchase? Let's start with your sales page. When you have a sales page, and I mean, this is the page they read about your product, and then they click the button and say yes, and then they go to the shopping cart. On the sales page, whatever you have on that sales page needs to match whatever you're going to send them. That sounds so obvious, but sometimes we don't do this. I even made a mistake. I am running a summit. Let's see, actually, by the time you're listening to this, it was last week, a homeschool summit. And the first week, I realized that one of my bonuses was completely wrong. And when they got to the members area, I had someone asking for that bonus, and it wasn't in there. I had to change because the image was wrong and the title was wrong. So I say it's obvious, but we need to double check and make sure whatever you're offering in your product and in your bonuses, they really match what you are giving them when you deliver that product. We deliver through ThriveCart, which is offer a member area. Some of you may deliver through your email system. Anyway, there's all different ways, but whatever you're doing that, you need to be sure that your what you say on the sales page matches. That's going to solve a lot of problems. The other thing I would really encourage you is as you begin to build products is keep a document, some kind of spreadsheet of your products. So, we've got the family EBIS and then we have my homeschool. And so I have a tab at the bottom of one of my Google Docs, and then inside it, there's a lot. I'm not going to tell you everything because go forever. But basically, I at least have the name of what it is, the URL where they can go and buy it, the price, and then I'm going to talk about the things that we offer after they get to the checkout, like the bump, the tripwire, the upsell, and the downsell, which is what we're going to talk about the rest of the time. So get some organization. I use Google Docs. I have friends that use Airtable, whatever you want, but find some way to get yourself organized. All right, so that's the sales page and that's keeping organized. Now let's talk about your shopping cart. I would encourage you to not go cheap or free because sometimes they have more tech issues. I actually used to use a plugin and it was free and it was a disaster for me. Now, some people can use it perfectly fine. For me, it was a disaster. So let me just remind you that your shopping cart is not going to make you money. It is the marketing, what you put on the sales page, and it's what you put in the checkout page that is going to make you money. So you want a shopping cart that fulfills well and it does its job. It does its job of making it easy to have good marketing funnels and making it easy to be able to follow up with people, or maybe they abandon the cart, making it easy to find those people and send follow-ups as well. I had told y'all I love ThriveCart. I know Danielle, who's in our mastermind, just put a post out about 2 weeks in our private mastermind group, and she just said, I love ThriveCart. And so she had just launched her life schooling planner. And she had affiliates. It is very powerful. Now, it is a one-time expense, so it's going to be more than just your $15 or $100 a month. But I'm going to tell you, I paid for it once. And within 1 year, I was saving money because you see, I was spending $120 a month for another shopping cart system. And so I could have affiliates. Now, there are cheaper ones, but you just need to make sure they work. I will put the link to ThriveCart. Yes, it is my affiliate link, but it makes it so easy to check out and so easy to have fulfillment because they have ThriveCart and they have Thrive Learn. Thrive Learn is where you put your products, your digital products. So I have summits in there, I have memberships in there, I have courses in there, and I have individual ebooks or printables in there. So that is, they're all connected. When they buy this, you push the button. What do you want them to do? I want you to send that, add that product or course or summit to their members area. And then all their stuff is in one area in the members area. Now, in there, I think it is important. ThriveCart has a checkout page, and there's all different ways you can do your checkout. But here's what I do recommend. At the top, you need to have an image. So when they land on it, that image matches, again, your sales page so that there's a connection. Then right below there, if you have a testimonial, put it there because that just reassures them that what they're about to buy is worth it. These people think that it is worth it as well. So if possible, put that right under there. Then they're going to have your name and email. Just a second. No water in that water bottle. Then from there, now these are, I'm talking paid purchases. I'm going to talk about lead magnets in just a minute because I have a different process because we're still going to make money off of a lead magnet. This is a paid product. Then in ThriveCart, you can have what's called a bump. And the only time you can get that bump is when you're actually buying this product. So we have the image, a testimonial, name and email or whatever. Then you can offer them additional product for a very good price. So sometimes I will put my unit study toolkit there for $9. It's $45 in value. So that's a really good price. I put it, they have to click the button, but it adds it there and it's all in one purchase. That is what we call a bump. It bumps the original purchase up just a little bit so you're making a little bit more money. The next thing we do, and this is ThriveCart, so easy, you can add up to 5 upsells and downsells. And what is an upsell? That means they have filled all their credit card information. They click the button that says, yes, I want this. And then it gives them an upsell or a downsell, depending on what you want to offer. Your upsells are usually things that will maybe even go beyond what it is. It may even be a higher ticket item. Your downsell will be a lower ticket item. But these are items that they can get right then, and they don't have to enter their credit card information because it's all connected to that original purchase. That is cool. And so that is instantaneous. And the other thing about it is in Thrive, you can have all your conversion rates and see what's selling and what's not, which bumps working, which downsell, upsells working as well. All three, the bump, the upsell, and the downsell, all will increase the total purchase. They may not take it all, and you always need no thank you at the bottom, and ThriveCart sort of figures all that out. This is just a commercial for ThriveCart. Really, any good shopping cart should be able to offer this to you. Now, that is all for a paid product. I believe it's important that you separate your lead magnets, your freebies, and only offer them and deliver them through your email service provider because your statistics will be completely off. If I give away something for free and it's a $0 in ThriveCart, it still looks like a purchase. It still looks like a number of customers. We don't want that. That person is a lead. They are not a customer. And so we do not want to deliver it in that particular way. And so lead magnets will be delivered through email service provider. Excuse me. You can still make money. It's called a tripwire. I've talked about tripwires before. And if your shopping cart does not have bump, upsell, and downsell, then listen to this. You can still use a tripwire. What happens when you go, let's say you don't have, your shopping cart doesn't have a bump, upsell, or downsell option. You can set it up just like a lead magnet. What happens is they fill out all their information and the thank you page, the fulfillment page, instead of going to the members area, goes to a page with a timer. And it's usually 15 to 30-minute timer, special thing that they can only get right now. And so I think it's really important. There's a timer on it that really works. And so you just land on there and you're going to give them an incredible offer. I have a drama-free mom bundle and that is valued at $46 and I sell it for $9 on my Tripwire. I just want something quick and easy. Lead magnet from free to paid. A paid person and you don't have the bump and the upsell and downsell and shopping cart, then create a tripwire page that will trip them into making one more purchase with you. It does need a timer on it to make it really scarcity done correctly. So those are two different ways that you can up the total purchase. If you need help with setting up a tripwire, I have an entire course called Magic of OTO, Magic of One-Time Offers, Tripwires That Sell. So a tripwire is a one-time offer. They can only get it right then. And you want to use a timer that they really can only get it right then. Because if they can come back 2 days later and the timer starts all over, not a good timer. Actually, I get kicked out of my own timers. I have to go reset it in admin to be able to go check that page out. That's a good timer. The other thing is I've used something called lead pages. I'll put a link to that as well. And lead pages, the timer works too. I was trying to update our summit pages a few days ago, and the 15-minute timer would not let me get into it, and I would only see the regular price for the summit. So that makes me feel good. What happens is you give them this, and then when the timer runs down, when you set up your timer countdown, you can tell it, hey, when the timer is up, send these people to this page. And that's what happens. So I think that's it. Let's just review quickly. Make sure your sales page matches your whatever you're delivering. Get a shopping cart that actually works. I encourage you to find one that has a bump, upsell, downsell if possible. If not, then use a tripwire as well. Hey, thanks for spending time with me. Please subscribe so we can get more of these out. And if you have any comments, leave them here or put a 5-star review. I would love to hear more about it. If you have questions, let me know. I am happy to help. Carrie back here with FamilyEbiz.com. Talk to you later.